Colony Mills, who is the executive director of Loaves Fishes, which is a fantastic Charlottesville nonprofit. I guess we should start first, Jane, with the mission of your organization.
Our mission is to provide food for free to people in need in the greater Charlottesville area, and also to provide an opportunity for people in the community to help serve.
Okay.
So it's a dual mission, volunteering and feeding the hungry.
So it's obviously a fantastic mission, a much needed mission.
Yes.
So you certainly have the foundation there. The challenges, I would think, and please correct me if I'm wrong, number one challenge is awareness. I mentioned to you kind of off camera, I've been in Charlottesville 17 plus years, and this is the first touch that I've been by the brand, first time I've been touched by your brand, and it's something that I think awareness is needed by anyone in the nonprofit space.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm a big believer in collaborations, so I've been working pretty hard and since I started in February to get the name out there and to make sure that we're working with people, with other organizations who are serving the same kind of people we are.
So you started in February and you already are, I'm going to toot your horn here, so you don't have to. You started in February and you already are driving engagement and maybe seeing some potentially records broken in a short period of time from an engagement standpoint?
We've certainly seen an uptick in clients coming in, and that's
awesome.
It's great. It's awesome. It's a little overwhelming because we've seen in the
you got to service the uptick.
Yeah. In the last 3 weeks, the first 3 weeks of July, we've seen a couple of over 100 client nights, and we have a 2-hour period that we're open for the pantry. People start lining up in the parking lot before we open, and then we try to get them in and out in 2 hours, but it doesn't always work out.
Sure, because it depends on the line.
It does.
Yeah.
And it's a first come, first served basis, so a lot of people think if they get there early that they're going to get the best stuff. We're trying not to make that happen. We're trying to spread out the good stuff.
And do you run out?
We don't ever run out.
Don't know what's coming. What are some of the other challenges that you're facing as an executive director of a nonprofit in Charlottesville?
Well, funding is always a challenge for any nonprofit. This particular nonprofit has no revenue stream at all, so our clients get everything for free. We get the majority of our food for free as well, either through the food bank and USDA or through donations from local grocers. But nobody's paying us to do this.
You still have huge staff, and you were mentioning off camera they own their facility.
Right.
I mean, and put it in perspective for the folks watching here, this kind of blew my mind here, of the overhead tied to the food and maintaining
just the maintenance
sustain
costs, yeah.
of the food.
So it's a 5,600 square foot facility, and we have, I think it's a 20 by 20 refrigerator and a 20 by 30 freezer.
Yeah.
And
17.9% of people who live in Charlottesville are food insecure. What is food insecure?
So food insecure means that they are struggling to feed themselves day to day. And so one of the graphics we did on this,
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's really kind of stunning to
It is
realize
stunning.
that people are really struggling for food. And one of the things I was reading about as I was educating myself on this this whole space, as you call it, food space, is that all it takes is for one lost job or one medical, dire diagnosis for people to have to be in need.
I think the first step where we can help would be a strategic partnership with what we're doing here at the Miller organization and live events.
Okay.
Whether it's the Dual Chef Showdown, which we would talk with our partners, Jackie and Joe Dunkel with, whether it's like a Charlottesville Shopping Month, something like tied to the craft beer scene, where events that are already in play, that we could form a partnership that you get the benefit of, part of the proceeds of. Want to help that way. I think we can, without question, and I don't want to step on toes, so it would be a dance that we would need to walk, help from a branding positioning, a mobile, desktop, and social website standpoint. I mean, that is our specialty. And I think if the brand is positioned more dynamically, then next thing you know, the content you're originating on, which is easier for you to originate.
Right.
And if it's easier for you to originate, you're going to originate more of.
Sure.
And if you originate more of, then that content is posted on social more often. And if it's posted on social more often, then it's seen by more people, and the people then can take the links that you're starting on your website and potentially share it on their platforms themselves and become evangelists
Right.
for Loaves and Fishes. Let's do an event in the next 6 months. Let's do something where we can get your network tied to one of the events we do, and then at the end there's a big check to be given to Loaves and Fishes, and even more importantly, the uptick in awareness.
Enjoying it. Thanks very much.
Yeah, very good.